Hey, what's going on guys? LynxWarlord here, and today I'm bringing you a PS4 news video from the latest and new information. Now last night Sony had a huge press conference where they made some serious announcement about the PS4 and what we can expect. Now this is super exciting for everyone out there, not just the PlayStation people but also for the Xbox crowd, and this is because Microsoft will have some of the games mentioned on their new console too. So it was kind of a new Xbox title reveal as well, but it was all about PlayStation really. Now let me know what you want to see from the new consoles in the comment section below, and leave a like if you're excited for the PS4 and the new Xbox as well. Now I've been using PlayStation since the PS1, so I'm super excited for this news, and so let's take a look at it. Now there were two things that really caught my attention from the announcement, and the first was a new game called WatchDogs. Now this game looked simply amazing, so I'm going to go through all the points about that game in this video and why you should definitely be excited for it as well. So look out for another video about the PS4 coming soon where I talk about the second thing that got me excited. Now Watch Dogs looked incredible beyond anything I'd ever seen. It was kind of a mix of Grand Theft Auto, Hitman, Assassin's Creed and the film Inception. It looked simply epic. It looked amazing. Now this is partly because the game is developed by Ubisoft, which also makes the Assassin's Creed series. Now because they made that game, we can expect it to have the same feel of play but at a much higher level. Now this game was all about being connected and interacting with others, and when the designer was explaining it, he made it sound like a new world and a completely next generation of game, which is something that we definitely want to hear at a big press conference like this. It really did get it pumped up, and it sounded and looked like an amazing game. Now the reason this game looked so good for me was because of the huge level of detail. The graphics were really outstanding, and they added so much to it even though I was watching it through a stream. Now as the game was played, you as the character could interact with everything you see, every person, every object, absolutely everything. There was just options to control it, options to change them, and you just have a huge range of options in different ways you could interact with that object, use it, abuse it, and just do stuff with it. It was amazing. Now we also saw a scene where the main guy chased a bad guy, and the playthrough of it was incredibly smooth and realistic, which is so important. So you gained momentum as you ran, and you couldn't just stop, but instead you had to slow yourself down. It was like real life. It wasn't just like in Call of Duty where when you stop running you stop. You actually slowed down, and it added so much to the game because it's totally different from other games because it feels so real. And once the game is so action packed and feels so real, that's when you can really have an amazing time playing the game. Now the developers know that mobile gaming has taken off and it's huge, so they're definitely making sure it's worth it to buy a PS4 and not just to stick to mobile gaming. Now it wasn't mentioned if this game was online or multiplayer in any detail, but I can guarantee it will have some sort of online function since it's a modern title. Now this game was made in partnership with Sony and Ubisoft for the release of the PS4, which means that we know this game is going to be good. And that's because when the new consoles get released, they always need new games to show off to the world how good they are. So we can expect definitely groundbreaking realism and the next generation graphics to show off how powerful the actual PS4 machine really is. So it's going to make Sony look good, and it's got to make Ubisoft look good. So they're going to do everything they can to make sure that this game is amazing on the release of the console. So personally, I think that this game is going to be like a Grand Theft Auto hybrid with everything cool about video games thrown in on top in some sort of awesome mixture. So I expect the storyline to be one of the best and to have some amazing missions in where we can see some epic graphics come through and be seen. So let me know what you think about this game, and make sure to check out the trailer for yourself to see how good this game looks. Now I'll link you guys in the description if I can get a link, but if not I'll add one when I can. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick video, and look out for part 2 of the exciting PS4 news, because in that video I talk about how Activision could be moving a little bit away from the whole Call of Duty business and expanding into a much bigger project. So definitely make sure to keep an eye out for that video. Now my name has been LynxWarlord, and I'm signing out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.